Good Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Brooke Martell. Clear and cool start to the day. I'll show you those temperatures, what it feels like outside just around 6 a.m. on this Saturday. And we are looking at a warmer afternoon. So your daytime highs, they trend about 10 to 15 degrees above the seasonal average. Even along the coastline, we're heating up, especially for downtown. Easter Sunday, we're going to be slightly cooler west of the mountain communities, but really over the inland valleys, still some areas where those temperatures are going to be trending above the seasonal norm. So here's a look at what it feels like again right around 6 o'clock on Saturday morning, even seeing some areas where it feels like the upper 30s as you head to higher elevations, the desert region, but then also we have those 40s sprinkled in even along the coastline. You can see IB, Oceanside, of course, for the inland valleys. Mostly clear skies for you, few passing clouds here overhead, but taking a look at what you can expect if you want to head to the beach, we're right around those low 60s at La Jolla around 8 o'clock. We'll trend up to those mid 60s by 9. We warm up pretty quickly here. Right around 10 o'clock, hovering close to about 70 degrees. You get that low rip current risk. Wave heights from about 1 to 3 feet for today. We're getting that water temperature actually close to about the mid 60s. And El Cajon for you this morning. Chilly start there, clear skies right around the 50s heading into the 7 o'clock hour, 70s by 10, 80s by noon. And then we'll go up from there a little bit more, close to about those mid 80s. Some areas trending closer to those upper 80s. Want to talk about these winds. We've been having these weak Santa Anas still in the forecast today. You can see this here on this graphic, especially coming off of those mountains into the valleys towards Ramona. Those winds gusting close to about 20-25 miles per hour by late this morning, right around 11:30. But along the coastline, you get some of that westerly and northwesterly flow. That keeps us more on the mild side in comparison. But those winds are going to taper off gradually over those higher elevations in the inland valleys as we get into the rest of your day, and then pretty calm by tonight. And here's a look at those daytime highs. 70s along the immediate coastline, but like I said, a little bit warmer towards downtown. We could be reaching the low 80s today. And over your inland valley communities, some of those temperatures right around those mid to upper 80s, depending on where you are, could be a little bit warmer. And for your mountains, those temperatures right around those 70s on this Saturday. Breezy at times, upper 80s over Borrego Springs. Easter Sunday. Take a look at this, what you can expect. So out along the coastline, particularly for downtown, max daytime high mid 70s, cooler at the immediate coast, I think upper 60s. Over the inland valleys, we're still trending warmer. We still have those low 80s in the forecast in some areas. Mild over the mountains, desert region. These two areas are going to stay out a little bit more on the warmer side in comparison to their seasonal norms. You can see 93 degrees for the deserts. And we're talking about rain again. So here's a look at that rain forecast for you. By the end of next week, you see those chances start to increase. This is for the inland valley communities, but I am seeing those rain chances along the coast, over the mountains, and they get a little bit higher there by Friday. But here is a look at that 10-day forecast. You can see going into this upcoming week, your temperatures are going to level off just a little bit by Monday, Tuesday, and then they'll cool down slightly Thursday heading into Friday as we look to have those rain chances back in your forecast. Same deal goes for your mountains. 70s over the next few days going into Tuesday, and then we could be back in those upper 50s maybe by Thursday, but staying there through the end of the week on Friday. But take a look at the desert region, also getting a break from the heat. Those temperatures could be making a return to those upper 70s by the end of next week. Have a great day.